Hi, this is the demo of the app that we have created for interactive learning of management skills. The goal is to simulate real-world scenarios and people, such as employees, job applicants, etc., so that we can interact with them in real time. As an example, here we have an employee whose performance has decreased over the past few months. If this trend continues, we won't be able to give this person the promotion that they asked for. The goal is to understand what's causing this problem and to see if there's anything we can do to fix this. To begin with, I'm going to click on Current Assignment, which is our interactive assignment. And it's going to create an AI persona with its own background and personality traits, as well as a professional profile. So here we have our completely AI-generated photo of this employee and the instructions for this exercise. I'm going to start by talking to this agent because one of the cool things about this app is that we can just have voice communication. We talk and the agents can also talk. Of course, we can always go back to typing and reading messages as well. All right, cool. Let's begin. Hi, thanks for coming here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm JD, the project manager here at the company. It's been quite a journey over these past 10 years. How can I assist you today?
Hi JD. The purpose of this conversation is to get into some of the concerns that the management has had about your performance over the past few months. Do you have anything to say about that?
Oh, I see. Well, that's certainly surprising to hear. I've been juggling quite a few projects lately and trying my best to meet all the sudden demands and deadlines from different leaders. It can be a bit of a whirlwind when things are needed urgently, only to then sit untouched for weeks or months before they're revisited in another rush.
Okay, thanks for bringing it up. I just wanted to say that, we are really concerned about the performance of not just yourself, but also the team that works under you. And it's surprising to me that this situation that you just said was not brought up before. I mean, as a project manager, isn't it part of your job to basically tell your supervisors if there's anything that's needed to run the project smoothly?
Absolutely, and I appreciate your concern. You're right. It's my responsibility to communicate challenges that may impact our project's smooth operation. Perhaps I've been focused on trying to manage these issues internally and keep the projects moving forward without wanting to burden upper management with what I hoped were temporary setbacks.
Okay, I can hear from your voice that you might be frustrated with the situation. Um, but unfortunately, I'm afraid to have this bad news for you. We will not be able to give you the promotion that we talked about last year, because of these concerns that the management has about your team.
I must admit, that's quite disheartening to hear. I've been putting in a lot of effort into my role and trying to adapt to the fluctuating demands of our projects. It's frustrating because I've always aimed for excellence in my work, but it seems like some systemic issues might be affecting not just me, but the team as a whole.
Well, you're responsible for the performance of your team as well, right? And I think it's very reasonable for the company to want to make sure that projects just don't sit there untouched. And your job as a project manager is to avoid that in the first place.
Certainly, I understand the importance of my role in ensuring team performance and project momentum. It's been challenging to maintain a consistent workflow with the ebb and flow of urgency from leadership, coupled with projects that sometimes stall or are shelved without clear communication.
So, if you were to provide some suggestions or some comments, or maybe you have some specific project in mind that might be a good example to clarify what you mean, can you please elaborate on that? Because it seems to me that what you're saying is that other people in the company are responsible for your reduced performance.
Oh no, I wouldn't shift the responsibility away from myself. As a project manager, it's my job to navigate these challenges and still deliver results. However, what I meant is that the nature of our workflow sometimes creates inefficiencies. For instance, being required at offsite meetings where my presence isn't always necessary can consume time that could be better spent on active project work.
Interesting. Can you tell me more about that?
Of course, there's one project in particular that comes to mind where I'm often asked to attend lengthy offsite meetings. While my attendance is requested just in case my expertise is needed, the reality is that these meetings frequently don't require my input and result in hours spent away from managing active projects.
Okay, I can put myself in those shoes and understand that this could be frustrating, and maybe there's something we can do to basically fix that. But what about yourself? Has anything changed in your life, personal or professional, that has maybe consequences on your like performance in the company?
I appreciate your understanding and willingness to address the meeting issue. Regarding changes in my personal or professional life, nothing significant has altered my dedication to my role here at the company. However, professionally speaking, I've been yearning for a chance to engage with new challenges and expand my skill set. It's been some time since I've felt that spark of working on something truly innovative or different from our usual projects, which can affect one's sense of motivation over time.
I can see where you're coming from, and it seems to me that you're looking for more challenging projects and maybe the kind of tasks or projects you've been doing are sort of like boring to you now. So it looks like you've also lack of motivation. Am I right?
Yes, you've hit the nail on the head. While I'm grateful for the opportunities I've had here, doing similar types of projects over a long period has led to a feeling of stagnation. A fresh challenge or an opportunity to learn and contribute in new ways would certainly reignite my motivation and enthusiasm.
Okay, that's good to hear. So our time here is finished, and I will have to set up a meeting with you on Wednesday as well. I'm really hopeful and optimistic about your future performance. But like I said, the management has decided that because of your poor performance currently, you will not be eligible for the promotion this year. And sadly, if this trend continues even all the way through next year, you will probably be asked to leave the company. And that would be really sad because you've been with us for like 10 years. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure that you're fully aware of the situation that you're in right now.
I understand the gravity of the situation and I appreciate your candor. It's certainly a wake up call. I'm committed to turning things around and demonstrating my value to the team and company as a whole. Looking forward to our meeting on Wednesday, where hopefully we can discuss potential paths for improvement and explore how I might tackle new projects or responsibilities that align with both my aspirations and the company's needs. Thank you for this opportunity to reflect on these issues. I'll make sure to come prepared with ideas for positive change.
Okay, great. Before we leave here, how does it make you feel? I suppose that you were really looking forward to getting that promotion.
It's quite disappointing, to be honest. I had been looking forward to the promotion as a recognition of my hard work and contribution over the years. And it also represented an opportunity for further growth and challenge that I've been seeking in my career. However, I respect the decision making process and understand that performance is key. This has certainly provided me with a moment for self reflection on how I can improve and hopefully regain the confidence of management moving forward.
All right, JD, that sounds good. Um, we're done here. I will talk to you on Wednesday. Thanks for coming here.
Thank you for the discussion. I'll see you on Wednesday. And in the meantime, I will give serious thought to how we can address these issues together. Have a great day.
Have a good one. So after this conversation, we can just click on Finish Diagnosis. And we can see that another AI agent is going to review this entire conversation and provide feedback like this. So we see that there are different aspects of this conversation that, we performed very well or maybe poorly on them. And after that, we can move on to the next applicant.